Hey everyone, welcome back to Rickhouse Reviews. As always, it is Ryan,
I am Doug.
and today we're going to get into the 1792 12-year 2025 release. But before we get into that, if you guys really want to help out the channel, you can by hitting the like, comment, subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Let us know what your favorite 1792 product is down below. I'm excited for this one.
I'm already smelling it, and it's a little scary.
12-year,
and we've just let it sit for, about 3 minutes now, give or take.
12-year Bartons should be very good. I'm excited. You ready to get into it?
I am. I'm not seeing any lines, though. That is a good, bad thing.
Yeah, it's only 96.6 proof.
True.
As always, we score our bourbon the same for every single one. It's aroma 25 points, flavor 30, finish 25. Buy again at 10 and recommend at 10, usually with some caveats because of the availability of some of these products. We'll get into that later.
And of course, there's so many different great 1792s.
There really are.
Out and about.
Bottle and Bond.
We may have to do a slow roll review of which 1792 we like the best. And another video.
If I get my hands on...
You want to get the two more.
The two new ones.
Right.
This year's.
That are 2025.
Yeah.
Because, is this one of the ones that we got from Allview up in Maryland?
No, I actually got this at Costco.
Oh, wow.
I walked in on my way home from Allview.
There you go.
And stopped at the one in DC, and they had just put this out.
Which, again, isn't it allocated in Virginia, but elsewhere not so much?
It's a lottery in Virginia.
Interesting.
It's crazy.
That makes it more insane.
I don't know how to feel about the aroma.
It's,
It smells like Barton's.
Pungent. In a
very, very oaky,
whiskey way.
Very, very oaky. Lots of, like, cooked red fruit.
There we go.
Like, if you're making, like... it's got some cherry cola on it.
To a degree. I mean, I'm
liking it.
Smelling the baking spices, like a little bit of the vanilla, a little bit of, like, cinnamon.
I'm getting a lot of... I'm just getting
but,
Coke on
like...
Cherry cola.
Okay. Haven't done a cherry cola in forever. I'm the Mountain Dew at the moment, man. No trademarks. Okay. Yeah, that...
Maybe it's just because I haven't had bourbon in a hot minute.
Right.
But that is very flat.
A little bit. One noted on that first sip. But I mean, it triggers...
The thing about it is...
a slow release on the finish.
I don't hate it.
No.
It's very soft, like cedar.
Mm-hmm.
And a little bit of vanilla, and then just goes away into like a really strong oaky baking spice finish on the back of your tongue and the roof of your mouth.
There it is.
But there's like not a lot of flavor there.
Not any additional flavor.
No.
But does it need it? For 1792, I don't think so. I think it's right where I kind of want this 12-year to be.
Give me 1 second. I am going to do something I don't normally do and pull my phone up.
Right.
Okay. So, I wanted to make sure I had the price right.
Mm-hmm.
So, our rule of thumb we normally talk about is $8 to $12 per year.
Right.
So, that would put this at...
12,
like
8.
$96, upwards of like $150.
Right.
Barton's puts this out for like I think $48, $49.99.
Right.
$50. Costco membership price was a little lower than that.
Right.
For a 12-year product that's cheap to recontextualize some things, I'm okay with it because I was thinking I had paid like I had for other 12 years. And I was judging it off of that. But
now judging it off the new price point,
judging off the price
it
point,
creates a bigger nuance with the buy and recommend for me.
That is a... I wish it was more complex in terms of flavor and finish, but the aroma is really good. This is... Never mind, I'm going to save that when we get to buy again and recommend.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna save my thoughts. But yeah, I forgot this is very competitively priced for a 12-year bourbon.
There you go.
All right, let's start at the start. Aroma.
The aroma for me, I give it a 20 out of 25.
I give it a 22 out of 25. I thought it was the strongest part of this bourbon.
Oh, easily.
I thought it had a lot of sherry coke. It had enough oak on it to tell you it was a 12-year product. It was pungent, but it wasn't like alcohol astringent.
Right.
Which it shouldn't be at 96.6 proof.
Nope.
So yeah, 22 out of 25. I thought it was very, very enjoyable and where it should be for a 12-year product.
There we go.
Flavor.
I gave it a 21 out of 30.
Okay.
Because, again, it's one-noted, but it also created that character as you stipulated. It had that front end, it had a middle just barely, and then a lingering after that hits you kind of nice at the back end, and of course that will reflect in my finish.
Yeah, I gave it a 19 out of 30 on flavor.
There we go.
I was not super impressed with it.
Nope.
I thought it was good. I thought it was decent.
Right.
I thought it had some good characteristics for maybe somebody that's getting into higher aged bourbons.
There you go.
That this is a good entry flavor and that it's not too much. The barrel hasn't affected it too much. It's affected it just enough.
Right.
And then finish, I gave it an 18 out of 25.
I gave it a 22 out of 25. I really kind of liked how it finished just slightly out of character for 1792.
I got a
more
lot
of the time it's smoother, and this time it had just a little bit of like extra oak, extra spices, and notes of elements that for a 12-year is what I was expecting.
I got a lot of it in the back of my palate, up on the roof of my mouth, and some burn up there, more than I would have liked.
Right.
So I knocked it off a couple points for that, and then I thought it kind of just faded, and it was really good for a few seconds, and then just kind of faded and nothing super quick, so I also hit it for that. However, buy again, I gave this personally, for me, a 7 out of 10.
I gave it a 7 out of 10 as well. I think, honestly, for the price point, it's a good bottle that is under $50 to have on the shelf. Anytime, bring it out for, people who haven't had a 12-year-old in a while and wants to try a 12-year whiskey.
I think this is a good stepping stone bottle to go from some of like the 40s and 45s, maybe some of the 50s, into older, higher proof stuff. This is a good stepping stone.
There you go.
So for that, I gave it a 7 out of 10 on recommend.
So I went 5 out of 10 on recommend because I think I recommend something a little bit better. Granted, not of the 12-year variety.
I don't think at this price range I could recommend any bottle to as many people that are getting into bourbon as this one is.
Okay.
For older stuff, besides maybe Knob Creek 12.
True.
So I think it gets a couple marks for that. However, it is allocated in a lot of places. It is not easy to find, and so I kind of knocked off for that.
There you go. Understandable.
If you're hunting, you can probably find this bottle.
Excellent. Anything else? You have any last words of review for this guy?
I really don't think so. I'm impressed. I have had mixed opinions on 1792 in the past.
Right.
I have liked some of their foolproof picks I've had.
Barrel
I
aged
was
proofs. Yeah.
not impressed with the bottle and bond product we had. And I'm interested in getting the other 2 new ones for 2025 and seeing how they measure up.
That'll do. With that, of course, feel free to like, subscribe, give us some comments, let us know what you think about our channel, the 1792s, and what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong. It's more fun that way. As always, this is Rickhouse Reviews. I'm Doug.
I'm Ryan.
We'll look forward to seeing you next time.
Peace out.